Welcome to Whispers in Ink, you guys. It is a crazy week this week. Butterfly Birthday Bash is on Saturday, and all of the last minute prep work is happening. Oh my goodness, so much going on. I hope that you guys are having an amazing Tuesday so far. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you, I am Jennifer, your hostess for our card extravaganza today. You guys, were saying goodbye to Hello Ladybug, but I'm not only here to inspire you to look at it, in case you don't have it already, but I am also here to give you permission to try new things. And you guys, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't have anything new today with this. However, we're going to be doing 2 cards today, and we're going to be doing 2 cards, 2 kind of different ones. So I hope that you are ready. Thank you. You're welcome. I have helpers, you guys, so hang on. We're going to do 2 different cards today, all with the same stuff, all with the same parts and all of the things. And I think they're going to turn out totally different, which is my plan. So I hope that you are having an amazing day. If you're not joining us this weekend, why are you not? But let's take a look and see what we have to work with. So come on and let's create. I am taking a piece of the Be Mine Designer Series paper, you guys. This one to me would work perfectly with our Hello Ladybug stamp set. And I have Lemon Lime Twist and Poppy Parade are going to be our 2 colors. I did bring in black for our Ladybug dots, and I brought in Poppy Parade for our Ladybug as well. And of course, you know, I had to bring in some ribbon just in case. But I want to take you through a little story, if you will. So I love this paper. This is one of my favorite pieces, you guys. And I pulled this piece out first. And it is 2 1/4 inches tall. And I'm thinking, okay, I could just make a card and use this, but I have this whole big piece, right? Now, don't get me wrong, I like the other side, but you guys, gets a little psychedelic if you're dealing with too big of a piece, right? So what I want to do is I want to take a card design. I want to make a smaller version. What I mean is I want the Designer Series paper to be shorter, and then I want to show you a different look with the Designer Series paper taking up the whole card front. Kind of a different type of a look. And I'm hoping, oh my gosh, I'm hoping that at some point this will make sense. Hopefully. So we have, I want to use a piece like this, and then I want to use a piece like this. So we're going to have 2 different cards with each of these pieces, okay? And then I want to take and stamp. Oh, I forgot to grab my. I need a leaf for our Ladybug to sit on, and maybe even a. Oh goodness, a spot for our sentiment piece. Sorry, you guys, I forgot to grab the Lemon Lime Twist ink. So I'm going to take this Lemon Lime Twist, and I'm going to use this as a scrap, and I'm going to stamp my leaf. And then, so we'll do 2. And then we will do a quick fussy cut, at least on one of them. I think. Okay, so you guys, I have a trick for you. Do you have a favorite stamp that gets so it doesn't want to stick to your block? I know I do. And it usually does after a while. But I did share this trick before. So I wanted to share this again because I have the sheets back. Okay, so there's our leaves. And this stamp, you guys, does not want to entirely stay on because it's been loved like nobody's business. And this isn't going to be the only one either. So that one's clean. And if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be this one. Oh no, that one might work. This is going to be the one. So what I do, you can see my stamp is very well loved, right? So what I do is I take my little alcohol piece, you guys, and I think, to me, this is a staple in your craft room. A supply item. So what I do is I take my little alcohol wipe, and that's what I do with it. I just wipe very gently, and I mean very gently, I wipe the part that's supposed to be against my block. I wipe it with my, and see, look at how dirty that was. So it gets, you guys, it gets like residual oils from your hand, from when you're pulling it off of your case. And it's not a big deal, okay? So it is what it is. Anyway, so we're going to take this. This one's all clean now. And this one will be super sticky now. I want to use that on the inside. And, all right, come on, brain. Use my scissors. And I think we're going to cut this one out. Quickie quick. And this one, you guys, it is really easy to cut out. I do wish that, and I don't have, there is a fern leaf punch that's in the online exclusive. Kind of wish I had that, because that would be like the perfect punch for this. You know, I don't have all of the things. I have a lot of things, but I don't have all of them. And sometimes that's helpful because it helps me to think outside the box. But sometimes, like when things like this are retiring, I get sad because I really like this stamp set. So retiring time is tough, you guys. And I get it. Because you don't want to lose something that you had on your list, but are you really going to use it? That's always my struggle. Am I really going to use it after it retires? So there's our little leaf. And this leaf, I think we're going to have go on that. And I was going to do this as our background layer. And for this, I want to do embossing on the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep this will be my card base. So I take my one card base, you guys, and we're going to score it. Remember, dark is death. We're going to score it at 5.5. And then I'm going to cut it at 4 1/4. I just did 1/4 of a turn because I want it to open this way. Both of them. And then I'm going to take my lemon lime twist piece. And we're not going crazy, you guys. We're just doing a regular layer here at 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to do 2 of those. And then we'll have this for our little hello. That'll be our scrap piece for that. So this will go on here like that. And then this one will go on here like that. So do you see why I had a dilemma about that other leaf? If I put a leaf here with the embossing, I think we'll be okay. So we got to figure out what we want to do on the top. Do we want to have flowers? Do we want to use the fern embossing folder? Because going in with the leaf action, we could do that. Let's see what else. We could do wood grain on there. We could, shoot, we could even do logs on here if we wanted to. I know, you guys, I haven't done any logs because I'm sad. My tree ring dies and the hybrid embossing folder are retiring, and I'm devastated and distraught over it. Like, seriously. One of these is going to be hello, and then the other one is going to be you can bug me anytime. This is another one. This is another one I've cleaned off a couple of times. So, I don't know. Whoa. So we'll get that there. And to me, I like going through, you guys, and I like doing all of my steps and then do all my assembly at the same time. So I used black memento on that. And then we can just do, you know, our little trimmy trims on our spare pieces. So there's that sentiment and that sentiment. So we use in our scrap piece, I think, still trying to decide. We could also use one of the new embossing folders, which we've kind of used already. Embossing folders. I think I like the idea of the fern. So we can do this fern embossing folder with this. And I am going to do the whole thing. And I always do mine with the Stampin' Up! Logo facing me. And I use the lines here, you guys, to line it up so that it's in the middle. Okay? That way, what we can do is we can run this through, and then you'll still be able to see the pattern on the edges, which is one of the things that I like about running through the whole thing versus just a little piece. Oh, that's huge. So that it looks like you can see the greenery on there, and you'll still be able to see the greenery with that. So it'll look like that. And you can see the little bit of ferns there. So it kind of reminds me a little bit of the forest. And I still think we can use that. So let's cut this one out. Wasn't sure. If I would want to use that or not. And you guys, it was meant to be kind of quick and easy cards. I know fussy cutting for some is not quick and easy, and I get it. However, you don't have to do the leaf part on the front if you don't want to. Do a circle. Or stamp this on, I wonder if it would fit in the 2 3/8 inch circle punch. That I bet you would fit in that. It actually would. You would get the whole leaf in the 2 3/8 inch circle punch. And that would be kind of cute, actually. I'm curious what that would look like. So let me grab it. Hang on. And we'll finish cutting that out in case I don't like it. But let's restamp. Because I'm curious. Because we want to try new things, right? So we're going to stamp that in the middle. And then, so there's that. And let's punch that out with the circle punch instead of fussy cutting it. Oh, and look, it's perfect. So in case you don't like to fussy cut, guess what? You don't have to. Woohoo! And I actually think I like that with that and that with that. There we go. Liking that. All right. Because I think this one takes up a little bit more real estate, which is one of the reasons why I like it with that one. And I'm just cutting up the middle and working off of both sides for my little flag here. There's my hello. And then you can bug me anytime will be on this other one. And we need to get parts for our ladybug, and then we're good to go. Look at how quick those are, you guys. Lickety split. Poppy parade for our ladybugs. And I think we're going to do that for the wings too. We'll do the wings the same color, but just stamped. Okay, so we've got our black dots for our wings. So we're going to do 2. I always like to double check the way my punch is before I punch it out to make sure that I line my stamp up the way that it's supposed to be. So I flip my stamp. Remember, there's a lock here. I flip my stamp and I pop it in here like that. And there's my ladybug wings. And then I take my scissors, I cut that one off, and then I line, so long as I cut off enough paper, I line up my extra dots, or my extra wing piece. There, so now we have 2 sets of wings. And then, all we need is a body. And one there. And one there. And you guys, I think I'm going to pull out the bird's eye view for a face. The bird or the bee? The bee, because the bee... You guys, I keep tripping on things because we got piles everywhere. I like the little faces on the bee, you guys. So I think we're going to pull that out. And we're going to pull our smiley face. And we're going to use that. Oh, we're going to use that for our little face. Because, you know, I think our ladybugs need faces. Happy faces. We're going to do one looking this way so that it looks like that. Oh, I pressed too hard, but that's all right. We'll flip it over. There we go. Our cute little face. And then we'll put the wings on. And we'll do this one this way. Because variety is the spice of life. There we go. Lids. Whoa, sorry. And then, okay, so the way I do my wings, you guys, I do my wings different than a lot of people. So I take my mini dimensionals and I put mini dimensionals here. Just like this. And I'm going to do that on both sets because the next step is the glue. I have my reverse tweezers here. Actually, I have 2 pairs. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wings. Need some scrap because there was way too much glue here. And I'm going to take that, I'm going to take this off, the dimensional parts, and I'm going to put that like that, and then I'm going to take my tweezers and hold that in place because the dimensionals won't hold that end down to the neck. So what I'm talking about is, hang on, I'll show you. I need a little bit more glue. Apparently we're getting to the end of this glue because it's oozing out. We're going to take this. So I notice that I'm putting it there. And this is holding it, the wings down. But the back side has the wings lifted up. And it adds just a little bit of dimension on there. So we've got our little ladybug there, and then our little ladybug there, and that's it. All we have to do is glue everything and stamp it inside, you guys. That's it. Oh my gosh. So easy, right? So just so you know, my pieces of card base are 4 1/4 by 11. And then this layering piece is 4 by 5 1/4, this piece. And then our designer series paper is 2 different sizes because we wanted to see which of the look. This one is, the one that I'm gluing now, is 3 3/4 by 5. And then this one is 2 inches by 5. So we get that nice reveal. And this one I think I want to do ribbon. Because we can. Because I have a brand new thing of ribbon here that's retiring. Maybe take my plastic off. Wait, weren't we struggling with this earlier? Stupid plastic. I appreciate that it's there, but it's not easy to get the scissors under sometimes. There we go. We're going to do... And you guys, I do my ribbon all the way around. It is not a secret. I do it that way. I don't mind doing it that way because to me... You're going to do tear and tape and all the other adhesives and all that stuff. You might as well put the extra, 5 inches of ribbon on here. In my opinion. That's my opinion. I get conserving ribbon because it's expensive, but adhesive is equally as expensive. And it's about to get more expensive, just so you know. So we've got that. And ribbon scissors. And we'll do a little angle over here. And a little angle over here. And then this one will get dimensionaled on to our card base. And it's funny how the different looks, you guys. I always like checking things out like this because when you do, look at the different look that you're going to get. We've got the embossed fern in that background, and we've got our flowers, and then we've got our cute little ladybug there, and I think we'll put our little hello down here like that. So that'll be the first card. And this is going to get dimensionals, and this is going to get dimensionals, which this one already has. And the reason that I like to do dimensionals is because of the ribbon. I don't like fighting with the glue or the glue dots or whatever to adhere my stuff. Same thing with this piece. I'm going to straddle that ribbon with my dimensional. So I want it like that. We're going to do just 2 because that's really all that we need on this one. I'm not worried about this one getting saggy because we've got our ribbon there. So there's that. This is going to get a glue dot or glue. And that's going to go right there. And then another glue dot for our sentiment. And notice that I left it long, and that was intentional because I knew that I was going to tuck it in underneath something. So there's card number 1. Now, same with this. Now, for some of you that use tape runner, I want to warn you, after you emboss your cardstock, this cardstock gets so that it pulls apart. So I don't use my tape runner after I use an embossing folder. I typically go hard in with the glue on this because I don't have to worry about losing the back of my paper. So we're going to do that on there. And I'm still going to bring in this ribbon. I'm just going to do what I call a bunny ear bow, which is 2 little bunny ears, and I tie those bunny ears in a knot. And that's it. And we'll take that. Awful scissors. Paper scissors are terrible to try to cut ribbon. Alright, so we have that. And I think what we're going to do with this one is I'm thinking that we're going to put our bow, like tuck it underneath our greenery piece so that it looks like that. And then we'll have our little ladybug there, and then you can bug me anytime can go. Maybe we'll do our ladybug up here. There we go. That's better. So the other thing that I watch for, you guys, and I had this issue with another card that I did, is that when you use one glue dot to hold this bow, this crazy bow in place, it doesn't always want to work the way you want it. Or the kitties get to it and they pick it off. So what I'm doing for this one is I want this bow to stick out, but I want to make sure that my bow stays put. So I'm putting the glue dot on the top, and then I'm going to take my dimensionals and add those to the back of my leaf that I fussy cut out. And that will only help all of this stay where I want it to go, so that it looks like that. Do, 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 do. So it looks like that. And then our little ladybug buzzing on through. And then that can, there. So, anybody have any questions about anything? Don't forget that in the description below will be the link to everything that I used today. And keep in mind, you guys, at the time of this recording, everything was available. Now, whether it is by the time you watch it, I'm hopeful. But if it's not, it is that time of year to where I can't help you, unfortunately. Things are going quickly. So there we go. Our 2 cards, all the same product, you guys. All the same stuff. Here's card number 2. A smaller strip of designer series paper, embossing folder in the back. We use the ribbon. We use the punch, all of the things. Which one do you guys like better? Do you like the full DSP one, or do you like the partial DSP one? Oh, we got to do insides, because if we don't do them now, I will forget. I will forget. We need 2. All right, let's see. I think that just the leaf on one would be good. And I think we're going to put it up here. And if we wanted to go really crazy, which, you know, I like an occasional trip to Crazy Town, we'll do a partial there. And we'll do a full one down here, or almost full one. So there's our inside for one. And then this one, I think we're going to do the leaves, but then I'm going to bring in the flowers. I know the flowers that are in the Ladybug set are different than those, but they're close. Although, oh my gosh, you guys, that looks pretty close. Huh. Seeing as we use the face from the bee. We could use a little flower. And just do a couple of little random flowers down by this leaf. Put that one there, because what I'll do now is I'll take this one this greenery piece, because this one's real close to the one that's in the paper. Don't you love it when they make things easy for us, you guys? I do. So we're going to use that. And there's the bottom for that one. Actually. Because, you know, I can't help myself. There's that. And there. I think now that's done. Oh, I like those little flowers on there. That looks cute. No sentiments, you guys. Just easy stamping, punching. We did a little fussy cutting, but you don't have to, as we realized, because it fits in that 2 3/8 inch circle punch, which is nice. But there's our inside for the partial DSP one. And then here is the inside for our full-on DSP one. I think we're going to do it this way. Just like that. There we go. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much. Tell me which one was your favorite, you guys. One quick look. Here's the full designer series paper one with the inside. And then here's the partial DSP one with the inside. Which one's your favorite? I hope that you have an amazing day getting crafty. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.